The way we treat ourselves sets the standard for how others treat us. Self respect isn't about ego, it's about knowing your worth, setting boundaries, as in saying no without guilt, and living by your values even when it's hard. So, ask yourself today, are you treating yourself the way you deserve? Because when you respect yourself, the world follows your lead. Hi guys, welcome back to my videos. I hope you are doing great. My name is Isha and I'm a life coach, and today let's talk about self-respect. So first of all, what is self-respect? Self-respect is the sense of self-worth based on our own belief system and values. So how we see ourselves, how we treat ourselves, and how we discipline ourselves is self-respect. It's also about recognizing and respecting one's own values and creating the path for others to do the same. Okay, so do you keep the promises you make to yourself when no one is watching or listening? Do you care enough to walk away when you feel disrespected or hurt? Do you care enough to follow your dreams and passions and live a life rooted in your core values and dignity? You know, so ask these questions to yourself. Do you accept that you are worthy of love, a good life, achieving your goals, and living a meaningful and joyful life? Do you see yourself as deserving of all this, just like anyone else? Or do you compromise your values and your sense of worth to be accepted, to please others, or to gain validation? Do you take those unethical shortcut means to gain something or to be a success in your life? Ask yourself, do you manipulate your others or yourself for those materialistic or emotional gains? Yes, this all trait comes in respecting ourselves. Respecting yourself also means loving yourself enough not to compare your life with others, finding fulfillment and contentment in who you are, which is a beautifully, imperfectly perfect soul. Okay, and self respect is never the same as ego. It is something that we are born with, but over time, many of us let it fade as we try to adapt to life. It's not about proving others wrong. It's about standing firmly in your own eyes, rooted in your core values, even when those values differ from someone else's perspective. Okay, every person on this planet has an equal right to be respected in society without any judgment based on color, creed, sex, or education. We are all entitled to live with respect and dignity, and nobody can take away this right from us. But self-respect is not about how others treat or behave with you. It's all about how you yourself see in your own eyes, not from others' perspective. Self-respect sometimes means walking away from people, places, or situations that try to belittle you, put you down, or make you feel small in your own eyes. So the key point is seeing yourself through your own eyes, because how others see you now, it is not about you, but it is about the upbringing and the belief system of that person, which has nothing to do with you, right? So it is about living a life of integrity and holding true to our core values of life. And nobody can damage our self-respect except us. How? By silencing our inner voice just to be accepted by others or to fit into the society. And when you do that, now you chip away at your own worth. Okay, so remember, it's never about others. It's about how how you see yourself and how you choose to live in alignment with your own values. Okay, nobody is responsible for your self-respect but you, and nobody can take it away from you except you. Okay, so if you are blaming or criticizing your situation, society, or upbringing for it now, you may need to rethink what self-respect actually means and how it is built. It is never about others, it's only about us. Okay, so signs of low self-respect may include seeking validation from others, worrying about what the other thinks of you, comparing yourself to others, undermining your own abilities, feeling undeserving, having that negative self-view, or staying in an unhealthy, abusive relationship. Okay, these are all signs that your self-respect may be low. Okay, so how do you develop and nurture your self-respect? First and foremost is revisit your core values. Now, think about your beliefs, what truly important to you, the non-negotiable characteristics for your life. It could be loyalty, integrity, cooperation, mutual respect, commitment, or even discipline. It could be anything. And then ask yourself, are your daily actions aligned with your core values? Because this is the first step to show yourself that you matter. Secondly, the people you choose in your life. Self-respect starts with the people you choose to have in your life and okay. So do you surround yourself with people who accept you for who you are, as in your authentic self, who encourages you, who admire you, or are you surrounded by people who are envious, draining, or make you feel small in your own eyes? Do you feel supported? Do you speak up for yourself when you are wronged or mistreated? Or do you walk away from such groups or situations? If not, that starts setting those healthy boundaries with people who drain you, whose energy does not align with yours, or whose presence make you feel ignored, unheard, or small in any way. Because that's another crucial way of respecting yourself. Okay. Now the third way is how you enjoy your life and your own company. Do you make time for self-care and hobbies? Are you disciplined about working towards your dreams? Do you love being with yourself and enjoy your own company? Do you even listen to your inner voice when something is wrong? It could be emotionally or physically. Or do you just ignore it? All of this reflects how much you respect yourself. Okay? Next is working on yourself. Are you making time for your personal development, to learn, to upgrade yourself, both personally and professionally? This is another form of self-love and self-care. Being willing to work hard to improve yourself, to stand tall in your own eyes, and to respect yourself enough to accept your shortcomings and to learn and adapt from them. Okay? Or are you the one who thinks that I already know everything I need to know? Because that's not self-respect. That's your ego talking, right? We should be able to see our shortcomings clearly, whether in relationships, health, or career. Okay, it's as simple as working on your own limitations while living your life fully. Okay, self-respect also means respecting your own decisions and disciplining yourself enough to follow through until you reach your goals. Okay, so when you honor your commitment to yourself, you strengthen both your confidence and your sense of worth. Okay, and last but not the least is how do you deal with opportunities and shortcuts to success. Okay, do you compromise your values or integrity to climb the ladder of success, to gain favors, or to take those shortcuts in life? Do you choose the right way or the easy way? Standing firm in your values and integrity is essential. Okay, in many of my videos, I have emphasized living a life of integrity because a lack of it is one of the most common reasons for someone's downfall. Okay, integrity is simply doing the right thing even when no one is watching, and it is the essence of self-respect and character. Okay, all this turns you into your authentic and true version of self, which is actually in alignment with your highest version. And I have talked in detail about this in my course, Merging with Your Highest Version as well. Okay, it is about making the decisions that are consistent with one's ideals, especially in the face of adversity. Okay, and at the end of the day, self-respect is the foundation of how you live, love, and lead your life. Okay, when you honor your values, keep your promises to yourself, and refuse to settle for less than what you deserve, you become unstoppable. Okay, so today, choose to stand tall in your worth, because the way you see yourself sets the tone for the life you create. Respect yourself and watch the world rise to meet you. Okay, with that, I will close today's session. Stay tuned for more, and if this message spoke to you, share it with someone who needs to hear it today. You never know whose life you might touch. Okay, that's all for today.